Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for August 24th. So, let's get started.
This day in history!
On this day in history, August 24th, 1682, the English Duke of York awarded William Penn the 3 lower counties in the American colonies. This land later became the state of Delaware. Penn wanted this land to assure that his Pennsylvania colony had access to the Atlantic Ocean. The Delaware Territory remained part of Pennsylvania until 1704. On this day in 1853, it is said that the first potato chips were prepared at Moon's Lake House in Saratoga Springs, New York. On that day, a customer complained that his fried potatoes were too thick. Well, the chef sliced the potatoes into paper-thin strips and fried them to crisp. The customer loved these Saratoga chips, and they became an instant success. And on this day in 2006, the International Astronomical Union, the IAU, declared that Pluto was no longer considered a planet. It was given status instead as a dwarf planet on account of its small size, which was smaller than the moon. Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the saying, passing with flying colors. If you pass something with flying colors, it means that you do very well. You might say, our class did great on the math test. We all passed it with flying colors. The saying comes from the tradition of ships flying their brightly colored flags from their masts to show their bravery and pride.
Ooh, extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the largest cave opening in the world? The answer is the Cathedral Caverns in Alabama. This massive cave is 126 feet wide, or 38 meters, and 25 feet high, or 7 meters. That means that you could fit over 4 school buses parked front to back in the opening of this cave. Cathedral Caverns is not the longest cave in the world, but nevertheless, it is 4,000 feet long, or 1,219 meters.
Health tips.
If your cat is hiding under a bed or sofa, or is inside of a box, never try to pull him or her out by putting your face under the bed, sofa, or in the box and then reaching in. Even cats that know you can get scared or startled and might claw at you in defense. They could end up scratching your face or eyes. It's best to call them out or wait till they come out on their own. In the 1950s, people began to demand that the government in Washington protect the right to vote. People of all races began to work together to change unfair state voting laws. The people marched in the streets and gave speeches in support of voting rights. These actions became known as the Civil Rights Movement. As a result, in 1964, the 24th Amendment was added to the Constitution. The 24th Amendment says that the right to vote in a national election shall not be denied because a person fails to pay a poll tax or any other tax. 2 years later, the Supreme Court said that this right also applied to state elections. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.